Hey guys, so we are here in Glacial Awakening, and I'm not sure the episode. I literally haven't played this in probably at least 30 days. I hit a little bit of a snag, and I don't know. I honestly don't know what to do. For um, okay, I don't know where it is, but for Astral Sorcery, I gotta find some crystal that's supposed to be underground, and I dug up, I vein mined, and I, have like a pretty much a giant hole where my resonating wand says there is some, and I can't find it. So I don't know. I don't know. So we're taking a break from that, and I queued up a bunch of different items here that I want to make, and we're gonna do that this episode. Um, so the I updated the pack, which I may have mentioned before, and the bowl thing doesn't work. So now I have to actually use fuel, which isn't really a big deal. I have enough charcoal to fuel all four of those furnaces for probably the rest of this the rest of this mod pack. But I mean, I decided we're gonna make this extraneous fire starter, but we're gonna make some other things first. I think we're gonna start with the food products. I'm going along the lines of what can I do with eggs. So we got eggs. I only got 19, and that's fine. Um, so we start with the raw wrapped egg, which is leaves, a bit of water, and an egg. And I need to make two of these. And the reason I'm doing this now mostly is because I'm on my last loaf of bread. So, yeah, we need to make some new food. Not that we really need to make new food, because, well, does it take two leaves? Or does it take two eggs? Uh, two eggs. Alright. And I only need to make one. I got one to cook and one to eat raw. Alright. So there we got that. We can put our leaves away. I did make some modifications to the base, but then I made the decision to move the base. So I'm actually going to vein mine out all the marble, all the slate, all the Zen blocks, all my little multi-block structures, and I'm actually going to build a whole new base as soon as I get the building gadget charged, which I haven't figured that far ahead yet, but we're going to make a base. So now that we have these eggs, I can't eat them at the moment because, well, I'm not hungry. So, yeah, we can cook one up, and then that's two new food sources. I'm going for 40 health. If that's the goal. Actually, I don't even know why I'm bothering. We'll get rid of those. Let's check out cheese. Cheese should be pretty easy. I need an egg and a bucket of milk. I don't know if I have a bucket of milk. I do not. I have a bottle of milk, which I don't know if that'll work. Let's check it out. So I didn't sleep well last night, and so I was up till like 5 in the morning, basically picking out recipes I want to do for today. That's pretty much what I did, because I haven't been on this in a while, so I did a little bit of a refresher course, and yeah. So I made a decision about where the heck is my bucket? Oh, it's in my inventory. I made a decision about a week ago that I'm going to become a vegetarian for 30 days. For no real good reason other than, my life sucks and I'm bored. So I'm going to give it a shot. Now, um, I said 30 days, but I think I'm going to do 4 weeks, and then I'll just tack on the last 2 days if it isn't much of a chore. So I'm going to do 4 weeks, and I'm starting it today. That's why I'm commemorating these episodes. Today is October 8th. I'm shooting this episode on October 8th. I'm probably gonna do my Skyforge update video that I was talking about doing. But I don't know about that. And then I'm gonna do RL Craft today, and just as like a commemoration to this asinine plot to not eat meat for 30 days, just for fun. And well, I don't think it's gonna be too difficult. I think the biggest thing would be having enough money to buy fresh fruits and vegetables. I mean, but that's not a big deal. I can eat, I guess, canned stuff and whatnot, but um, I'm trying to do this as healthy as possible. So I'm doing like, the only thing I'm eating is anything that doesn't have a face or ever had a face or breathe, and try not to drink anything too horrible. Like at the exception of these weird Kool-Aid packets to flavor the water and the occasional beer. Everything else, I won't be drinking soda or milk or anything like that. An egg. Yeah, that's the last recipe. We got pumpkin pie. And then the fried egg is probably the hardest thing to make. Throw an egg in a furnace. Yeah, I don't know if I can handle that one. So, I bought a bag of carrots. I bought two bags of apples and a bag of carrots. And I'm thinking that's going to be enough to get me through 2 or 3 days, because I have probably about a bag and a half apples left in the fridge, and there are a couple other vegetables lying around the house. So I'm thinking that'll be enough to get me through for a little while. I'm thinking at least 3 or 4 days. We'll see how it goes. So I have a pretty insatiable appetite to begin with. So we'll just play it by ear. It doesn't really matter. It's not a big deal. It's not something that's, I'm gonna. It's, if I do it, I do it. If I don't, I don't. It's like a personal thing, I guess. To see if I can. But alright, so now we're gonna make. What are we gonna make? I went ahead and just did all the food items. So that pretty much kills that. Let's make the nether brick thing, I think. I'm gonna make the casing and the heater. Not really because we have to, but it's a why not situation. So I need 6 iron. Speaking of that, I wonder how far this is. I think it's getting close to being done, if it isn't already. My trees are not happy about that. Oh well. We'll take care of that off camera. I want to do all these cute things because, well, why not? So we're going to start with the netherrack, and that's mostly because, I don't know, something to do. I really don't have a good explanation for half of this. Do I have lapis? I have to have lapis. I know I had lapis. Okay, does anybody see lapis? No? That's strange. Alright, let's just go ahead and make a bunch, then. Guess that'll be a good idea. And we're gonna use a special pickaxe because it has both efficiency and something else. So I don't want to use all my cores because I have to make more. Oh wait, I gotta switch this to sand too. I just shift clicked to pick up the items. Oh man. I think it's sand. Let's check it out. Yeah, sand core. Alright. Just pop this guy down. I'm gonna need one of these. And boom. And we'll just do this. And that. And this should all turn into lapis. Except for the 2 cores I didn't put the thingies on. And this pickaxe has efficiency and fortune, so it'll give me more lapis. That's almost a stack. Alright, we're in business. Let's pop our iron in the freezer. You don't hear that very often. Bam. It does say this is how I do this. $3,000 ticks. That's probably why it's taken so long. 3,000 times 6. That's a lot. That's a whole lot of ticks. So we'll start making some of the other stuff. Alright, so I need nether brick. A whole lot of nether brick. Do I have nether brick? Doesn't matter if I do or don't, because I have nether rack. And I could just turn a bunch of that into nether brick. Let's do half of what we got. Hopefully that'll be enough. Yeah, no, my inventory's pretty rough, but it'll have to do. Alright, so we got that doing that. We got this doing this. Let's see what else we need. I'm going to need nether brick and blaze powder. Nether brick and nether brick, and more nether brick. Alright, easy enough. Wait, let's get out our cool little item here. And use that. Okay, so I can't really do anything till I get the frozen iron and the other thing. So we got the portable crafted table, good to go. Let's see, let's check out the architect saw bench. I think it's going to take a fairly large amount of iron and wood. So let's go ahead and make that up. So I need to make a large pulley, which I should be able to just craft all this junk right in my inventory. Iron circular saw. And then a pressure plate probably. And I should be able to craft this. Alright, so now we have the architecture table thing. And we can put this... This is why I'm building a new base. We're just gonna stick it right there. And now, this should be allowed to make me all these crazy shaped blocks. Which is gonna allow me to make the best Minecraft base, aesthetically, that I have ever made. So, we got that going. Let's see if got enough netherrack and iron's still not ready. Alright, so we got the architecture table. Let's uncue that. Let's make the pipes. I'm not sure what we're using these for yet, but it'll come in handy. We're gonna make 4 sets. I just got 2 stacks of iron, so I'm not sweating that too much. Let's make the spell dust is something I'm gonna do later. Can I just make this? Do I have the stuff to just make this right now? Okay, so I need more onyx. Let's grab some of that. Let's make us another grit base. I want to make another brazier of holding, but that takes a machine, so I can't do that. We can make the building gadget, which that's going to come in handy big time, just not right now. I want to make the dropper, which we can get rid of that. And I think the rest of this stuff pretty much takes a different machine. So let's work on our items here. Is this ready yet? Oh my god. Okay, so let's make this. And I don't really need to do this, like, to be completely honest. This is just, I don't even know. I don't have a good explanation. I just decided that this is something I want to do. So, that's what we're doing. Are you kidding me? Alright, so I still need, that's done. I still need one of the trays. For the grit base. And can't do anything about the stone button yet. I can't do anything about any of this because it all takes something else. So let's finish the nether brick combustion chamber. And then we'll put that in its place. And move on from there. Let's just grab that. So I probably have to do this. Then I can do this. And this should be far more efficient than what we got. This goes up to 3,072. The other one goes to like 1,200 or something. So we should be in business. Now I want to do that. And that. And now I need to drop this guy down. And I don't really care. Put that back where it goes. And we'll... What? Did I make the wrong one? Oh, there we go. Alright. I was genuinely concerned. Alright, so now that's placed. And now I want to take the dropper. And I want to make this a little bit easier to use. So let's, get rid of this. Actually, let's get rid of all this. And now I'm going to take the cobblestone. And I'm going to do that. Nope, one more. Alright. Do that. And now, once I add a button or lever to this, which it's probably going to be a button, I'm actually probably going to make 2 new buttons and do that. I don't know if this will work, but I kind of hope it does. Because it'll be a little more aesthetically pleasing. I'll probably test it off camera, because, well, why? It's not that big of a deal. That's why. You know what I just did? I shift-clicked to pick up my stuff again. Yep, that's pretty derpy. Alright, let's grab, 2 stone. And we're gonna cook this stone up. Let me unload some of this stuff. The building gadget's pretty much useless until further notice. I'm really happy with the saw blade sticking out of my floor. That seems safe. Okay, so we got our dark stone. And that's gonna give us... that's an advancement. That's gonna give us the capabilities of making this fancy little device a darkstone button, which is just more aesthetic things I'm doing. I'd rather have this than a lever, so we're going to take that. Come on. And now I put our items in here that I want to combust. Hit the button, it drops it in. Hit the button, it combusts it. And that should work out pretty good. Why is this not heating up? It says the multi-blocks formed, so that's a good thing. So apparently, does this take a different type of fuel? Okay, I'll concern myself with that later. So the other thing I wanted to do is I wanted to make a wither forge, but I don't have wither skeleton skulls, so... and that's a problem. And I can't go into the nether. I did have one idea. Let's just get rid of that. Okay. Now, where is... skeleton skull? Here we go. I had this crazy idea, and I doubt it's going to work, but if you're capable of using wither skeleton skulls in this mod pack, there's got to be a way to get them. That wasn't it. So, I think that was a pretty smart idea, though, so, whatever. Alright, so now we're going to build a obsidian generator, I think. I think that would be a pretty good idea. That's what all these components are for. So let's see what we can do with that. We're gonna drop this down, get rid of some of this junk. What all can I just throw in here? Not a lot. Get rid of this, and skeleton head. Alright, that'll do for now. Bricks. And this is the stuff I'm going to need for this endeavor. Alright, so I'm not entirely sure how to do this. I just feel like it's a good idea. So that's pretty much that. So I have a hopper here. This thing here, it's a hopper enhancement. Anything drops on the ground in this area, it ends up in this underground chest thing. So, if I go and I build a obsidian generator within the vicinity of this hopper, I should be able to collect the obsidian, I would think. So, we're going to build this right here. So as you can see, I did do some stuff, but it's nothing great. So I want to take this stone out, or this thing out. This one, that one, that one, and I want to line this with quartz. Now, why quartz? Because I have so much quartz. I've been making quartz burst seeds, so yeah, lots of quartz. Now I want to take this down there, and I want to put that there, and I want to see if you guys understand the my thought process here. Wait, that's not. I want this one, right? No, I want this one. All right. So now, if I put lava, here and water here, it'll make cobblestone right there. All right, perfect. Now I made 8 more amplifying tubes because I didn't want to use the ones that I had. Now, this and this will make 1 cobblestone. Alright? Then the 1 cobblestone will be converted into lava by this. And then the lava will be a source block, so it'll be converted once again by the water into obsidian. Now I add obsidian to this plate and grow a tree in it, and everything above this plate that is ore dictionary with obsidian, it will break. And it should teleport it right into this chest. So, let's find out. What I need is mysterious fertilizer, which I should have some, I hope. Oh yeah. I've been stocking up on it because I've been making a bunch of core graphs. Well, made a bunch of core graphs and used the graphs already, so I forgot obsidian. And I plan to use the chisel mod in my build, so I'm probably going to use a pretty large amount of obsidian. Should be pretty exciting. Now, I'm going to place this on here, and then I might have to dig out this block. Like so. And that should work perfectly. Alright. Let's place the dirt back down. And now we have a perpetual obsidian generator. I may cover up that lava and stuff later. I don't know if I'm going to use glass or just cover in quartz. It doesn't really matter. But alright, so we got that down. Now, this thing's cool and all, but I want to upgrade this to something else, and I want to see if it'll work. So let's go to... why do I keep hitting stuff from RL Craft. I don't know why I keep doing that. Alright, so I need 2 logs, 8 charcoal, 2 gold, 4 radiant dust. And I get the 4 radiant dust from the gem cutters thing. So let's see if we can snag all those items. I need gems. Logs. I don't have actual coal in here. Whatever. Coal and gold. And I think that's it. Gold, logs, charcoal, radiant dust. It's 3 logs, 8 charcoal. I got 4 logs. Alright, we're good. Now, I'm not sure how this works, but I'm hoping that I can do 2 of them, and it's not that big of a deal. Alright, so let's pop into here. 1 and a 2. And oh, it's a gem cutters thing too. Alright, whatever. Should just be able to pull one of these right out of here. And now if I... Do I have an axe on me? I do. Alright. So if I break this crate down here, all the items are continuously going to drop into the hopper and drop onto the ground, because it can only handle so much, which works for me. Now if I place this, will this pick up everything? Yeah, let's go find out. So now that should be all the items that are on the ground there should be going into the hopper, and it should be ending up in here. And it's working. Alright. So then we'll get... This chest is magnificent for this, because it'll stack like wood like 300-400, and it'll stack like, you can see for yourself. Okay, 4 stacks in 1 slot. So that's just great. It'll alleviate a bunch of space issues. And I have one set up there, and I have one set up over there, and that for no real good reason. I mean, I don't really have a good reason on why I set one up on the other side, but probably because it's from the same mod. I'm going to try to manually put some of this junk in there. I just wanted to make sure it was working. And we are 33 minutes deep, so I think we probably are going to save the rituals for next episode. Maybe. Yeah, it's probably a good bet. I didn't really anticipate this taking as long as it did. This doesn't work. Oh well. So I want to stick some of this junk in there. Get rid of the apple. I mean, get rid of this. Is there anything else I can chuck in here? That's good enough. Get rid of the trees. So now I gotta find a way to pull the saplings out of that chest and put them into a dropper. That's the... or a block placer of some sort. That's the next big automation thing that I have in mind. This is picking those up, right? You are one stupid skeleton. And now you get to die for your discretions. Aggressions, discretions. Alright, I feel better now. Is this not picking this up? Because it should be picking this up. Like, it was picking it up. I wonder if the hopper's just still overflowing. It probably is. Oh no, there's a space. It's collecting obsidian, so we can go unload our inventory one more time. We'll take a look at what we have as options for things I want to do, but I think it's pretty much our ritual episode next episode. Come on, get down the hole. There we go. I don't know where that hole came from. I wasn't there before. Like I said, I updated the mod pack, so don't really know what's going on with everything yet. I didn't read what got updated. I know the buckets are updated, but I don't know about the other stuff. Okay, so as far as rituals go, I have 2 picked out. I want to do the spell thing of rampant growth, because it's like bone meal for like sugarcane and cactuses. I think that's the right one. So we're gonna do that, and then I want to make the extraneous fire starter. Probably just one, because I only have 1 token of fear, and I don't feel like making more. So those are the 2 things for now that I have planned for next episode. I'll probably line up about 6 or 7 more unless I can figure out what to do to move on in the quest guide. Because right now, I've been kind of like laying back, waiting for somebody else to do it so I can see. But I can't find. Not this. I can make that. That I was just being a moron. This part here. I don't know where to get these. I'm assuming they're in the ground, and that's what the resonator's for, because it shows me where things are underground. But I still can't find it. Like, I dug up an entire area, and it wasn't there. So I guess the Illuminous crafting table might be something I want to make. I wonder if I can just craft that here, or do I have to go back to the shrine? I have to go to the shrine to do it. Alright, no big deal. Alright guys, we're gonna end the episode, and we'll catch you next time. We're gonna add this to our QK, and we're gonna do that next episode, and that'll at least get us an achievement. And I may try to mine some more and see if maybe I'm just missing something, but I really don't think so. I'll show you guys the area I dug out eventually. It's pretty impressively large, and it's right hovering underneath a bunch of the little particle effects from the resonating one. So I'm not exactly sure what's wrong with that, but there's something wrong. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.